What up, baby? This is Will from W.EN Substance Use Education. We out here on the block, man. We in Walnut Park. I'm talking to my brother who I done seen grow up. You know what I'm saying? I done seen him get it. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes life throw us a curveball and we find ourselves in situations that we don't want to be in. You know, I ain't gonna hold this about me. Y'all know me. Y'all know where I come from and my convictions and my dealing with addiction and trying to help and do something out here. I'm with my man Tony. What up, Doc?
What's up with it, bro?
My man been out here a while, but I'm gonna let him explain, man. How were you when you first started getting high, man?
I'm heroin.
How were you when you first started smoking weed?
About 12.
How old are you now?
I'm 37 now.
30. So you started about 12 or 13?
Yeah.
How old were you when you started? Did you ever mess with X pills or anything like that?
Yeah.
How old were you when you started doing that?
Like 21.
Boy, you was getting mad dough then, though. I remember.
HP real tough.
Yeah.
I wanted choice HP.
So what drove you to the heroin? Was it the egg that slid you into the heroin?
It was when I used to have my blender. You know, you make the little pills up.
Yeah.
Every time you make the pills up and you take the little top off the blender, a cloud used to come up and hit my face.
Oh,
and the whole time I'm making my pills, I be smoking a blunt. I'm like, this weed ain't got me feeling like this. Like, it must be that cloud that hit my face when I first took that top off that blender.
Wow.
So I started looking forward to whipping my pills up. Like, every time I whip my pills up, I couldn't wait to get the top off to get that little cloud in my face. And that went from trying one pill to doing 2 or 3 to next thing you know, I'm taking these 10 out for me and I'm getting rid of these 20. Next thing you know, I'm keeping all of these. And
right, the game flop.
Right, yeah.
So, now I ain't never heard that, man, as long as I've been doing this. So, you was moving the pills first.
Mm-hmm.
And when you whipping it up, you smoking the blunts and you inhaling
right.
it.
Ain't nobody never tell me after you get through whipping it, you gotta let the, yeah, that too. But let the blender sit for a minute and it'll fall down.
Okay.
Ain't nobody never tell me that. So soon as I get the whipping, I just immediately take the top off. And the cloud will just hit me. Next thing you know, I went from doing a pill like this to doing them like this, bagging them up, you know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, so I had a habit. It took me about a year to get the habit to the point where I needed it every day.
Right.
It took me like a year for that, for real. Like, I didn't get sick or nothing, like instantly. It took me a year, and I used to go around bragging and telling everybody, yeah, I'm sick. I can do this shit and I don't even need, so I don't even get sick. They like, oh, you just wait. And next thing you know, shit, one day me and my family moved from the city to the county. I was trying to change. I said, I'm leaving all that behind. The first day I moved out there, I tried to change. The next day, I woke up with none of that. I was sick. And I said, this must be that dope sick they were talking about. So ever since then, I've been going back and forth. Yeah.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, man. I know the bed space is limited, but you remember Nardo?
Yeah.
You remember how Nardo got help?
Yeah.
Did they ever tell you what happened?
Mm-mm.
I took Nardo to treatment.
Straight up.
I pulled up in this whip right here.
Yeah.
And I told Nardo, I'm like, he came holler at me. And he'll tell you, one day he came out and sell my grandma a rat trap. A mouse, just one, not even in the pack.
Oh, what? What's
a
that?
mouse trap.
Straight up?
Yeah, straight up old wood mouse trap that you can buy like 4 of them for $2.
Yeah.
Right. I'm like, Nardo, man, burn out, dude. Yeah. He's like, I need some help. I say, man, when you for real about some help, man, come on, let me. Other than that, don't even come by my car. Yeah. I pulled up one day, man, Nardo walked from down the street. He say, man, hey, Will, why don't you take me to treatment? I said, man, quit playing. He said, I'm serious, man. Unlock the door, I get in. I say, man, if I unlock I was sitting on the porch. I say, if I unlock this door and you don't get in, don't talk to me no more, man. If you for real, get in. He said, unlock the door. I unlocked the door and he got in, man. I took Nardo to treatment. Nardo got put out of treatment. He said while he was leaving treatment, he didn't want to stay. He got locked up. He got out and he called the company about he still had his CDLs that he been driving truck. You seen him? Mm-hmm. He doing good. Yeah. But he wanted it. You feel me? Yeah. Now I can't promise you nothing because I don't have the connections to go in and say, let my man come in. But I got connections enough to say, man, I need y'all to call me when y'all got a space. If you looking for that space, man, when they get at me, I'll come around here and try to find you. Just like I've been looking for you for this video. Yeah. I'll come around and try to find you, man. If you ain't ready that day, just tell me you ain't ready. You don't owe me nothing.
I've been ready.
Well, I'm finna hunt for you.
I ain't got no insurance type stuff like that, no paperwork to get me in the programs.
And that one is the waiting list long. Let me ask you this here, though. You got any kids?
Yeah.
How many kids you got?
3 kids.
How old is your oldest?
14.
How old is your youngest?
7.
7.
Yeah.
Boys and girls, or?
I got 2 girls and my boy, the oldest.
Man.
A 7, 8-year-old girl, a 14-year-old boy.
How your relationship with him?
With my boy?
Yeah.
It's kind of funny, man. It's funny with my boy.
He know what's going on with you?
Yeah, he know what's going on. It's real funny right now. Well,
That's what's on.
My daughters, though.
You got a shot?
Yeah, my daughters, we good. We good. Me and my son good, too. It's just funny, man. It's just weird. It's funny.
I feel you, man. He old enough to understand and have certain conversations that, one, he probably shouldn't be having at this age, man.
Right, man. He ain't really tripping off. He ain't tripping off the drugs for his problem is he jealous of my relationship with my daughters. Because he see, but it ain't that I love them more or love him different. I just love all of them different way because they all special, different, right. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm with my daughter's mothers. I'm not with your mother, so of course I'm gonna spend more time with them. Okay. And that's what he see. He see I'm not at home with him, but you know your mama married, so I can't be there. It's possible for me to be there. You know what I'm saying? That's what his problem is. He wonder why I didn't marry his mama, and I'm not there.
Yeah, we all go through that one.
Yeah,
let me ask you, man. When you started smoking weed at 12, was it just fun thing? Like, did you think you was addicted to weed?
I knew I was addicted to weed. I couldn't go sleep without no weed. I'll wake up. I wasn't finna do nothing without no weed. I wasn't finna go to school. I wasn't finna do nothing without smoking a blunt first. I don't know how that got in my head like that, but
it did.
It did. And then, you know, when I was a kid, I was like 13, 14. I was up under what's your name? So I was always had plenty of weed. I always had ounces and pounds, and I didn't know what to do with it. Drugs was always, I never had to pay for drugs coming up. It was always around me, like even the H pills. Always 50 pills here, 100 pills here. It was always giving it to me. People made me a hustler because they made sure that I kept it. Right. Even though I might fuck a pack up or fuck this up, they'd still give it to me. I just kept it. They made sure I kept it. And that eventually turned me into a hustler for real.
Almost against your will.
Yeah.
Before you realized that you was into it.
Yeah.
Did you ever get caught up in like some of the glamorous style of the hustling, and if you hustling, you gotta smoke bud, it's just part of the game?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's the part that get me lost with a lot of young guys, man. That the older guys, man, I blame my age group, man. We failed y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we out here seeing y'all hustling, we glorifying what y'all doing, man, and not realizing what it's gonna do to y'all 10, 15 years down the line. And before you know it, you hustling for real. Before you know it, you out for real.
I ain't no father, so I looked up to these guys. Like, whatever they did, I thought was right. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never had no father. And I came over here, you know what I'm saying, hang with the fellas and look up to the guys I looked up to, look for guidance and stuff like that. So when we was selling weed for them and whatever we was doing, and they was taking their weed and lacing it with moles and everything, like before I even knew about it, my mom always told me crack was bad.
Right.
But when I started selling weed and I'm seeing the older fellas who selling the weed put crack in their weed, but I'm looking at these niggas like they cool. Right. I'm like, dang, must not be that bad. Well, I ain't never tried no crack though, but they go for snorting dope too. I'm seeing them snorting dope.
You see them snorting dope,
yeah.
Smoking mold.
Okay, yeah.
It's part of the game.
Right.
They advancing, they get money.
Right.
They ain't strung out. They don't look like they out bad.
Right, yeah.
Dude.
That's yeah.
I'm gonna say what's scary for me, man, is that I watched how some of y'all come up and I seen the same things happen to me where I fell in with a conscious choice and made bad decisions. When you said it was about a year before you realized you were bad or you were addicted or before the sick came, when was the first time that you, or how many times have you attempted to quit?
Nah, man, plenty of times. Matter of fact, when I first started getting sick, I had quit. I had a good job and everything. When we got moved, me and my family had moved, got a good job, I started getting sick. I quit. But then I had a problem with my family. My baby mom got a tripping and stuff. And you know, I had to leave the house. And it's the second house I had to leave. You know, my son, the oldest, I left his house first. Then I just left my daughter's house. So I was kind of depressed by then. So I really jumped into it. I really jumped into it real heavy then. I really jumped into it heavy. I can't blame her, but she triggered it. You know what I'm saying? She triggered it. I tell her to this day, every day. She said, you can't blame me for that.
It ain't like you blame her. That's the pinpoint. That situation that kicked it off for you.
Yeah. Because ain't nothing I did to get put out, you know. It was just her grandmother owned the house. So when she got caught up doing what she was doing, I guess she was so busted, so embarrassed. I still had to get out like I did.
Right.
So I felt betrayed, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I ain't even do nothing. I've been loyal, paying the bills. She didn't even have to work. Everything, because my family owned the Royal Palace, the club, and I worked there for 12 years. She didn't have to work or none of that. I took her home and everything. And she still go out and cheat on me. You know, like, you can't satisfy a woman. So I went to my hate women stage. Never been gay, though. I always...
Right, I got you.
I always went to, you know what I'm saying, I'm finna dog this bitch, dog this. I never love another one like that, for real. I don't think I would. I can't see it because I don't trust her. I can't trust her.
You feel like that fed your addiction, that whole situation, depression, and all of that.
Yeah. And then knowing I'm supposed to be with my first family, because I left my first family for her, and this what she do to me.
Right.
I'm like, dang. And my first family, she done went off and got married.
Oh, wow.
And she in an unhappy marriage. She want to be with me, but it just messed up. I messed up a lot. I made a lot of bad decisions.
I'm going to hit you with this and kind of wrap this with this understanding. You're 37, right?
Yeah.
You've been dealing with addiction for 25 of your 37 years, right? You out here, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like, you know, you still pushing. You know what I'm saying? All ain't lost, Doc. You feel me? Every day you wake up, you got another shot. You know what I'm saying? So check it. I'm going to look into the bed space thing, and it might be one of them when you come around and I get to call Uncle Rob, like, hey, man, tell your nephew you need to get at me, like, as soon as he possibly can, even if that means you coming around using the phone. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't feeling at the moment, that's fine. You know, but when that come through, and I don't know how long it's going to take, but whenever it show up, just get at me. I'm going to look out for you.
Yeah, okay. All right, well, thanks.
It's all good, man. I appreciate you, man. W.EN Substance Abuse. This is my boy, Rob. Look, I called you Uncle Rob, you feel me? This is my boy, Tony. We just trying to get some help out here, you feel me? Welcome to the blog.